Salakia. Shalom, Yasharala. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elder and apostle, the millstone, peace and salutations of the elect. Salakia. Today's lesson is going to be on Hebrews 11 and how we need faith to function in this truth. Faith is the operator. Faith is the oil in the car. Faith is everything in this truth, man. Faith is everything, man. Without faith, you can't do. Without faith in this truth, you can't do shit. All right, because you need faith to do absolutely everything. To go out there and preach, you need faith. To go make videos, you need faith. I was on a a brother brought up a point. Even to say call lay out Bashim Yahshai, it takes faith, man. It takes faith. It takes faith to do anything in this truth, man. It takes faith to pray. You know, because you're hopeful that the Lord, you're faithful that the Lord makes your hears your prayers. You're faithful to call the. It takes faith to call the other brothers. You know, it takes faith to do everything, man. And Hebrews 11 is a perfect chapter for this, man, because it goes into. Let's read it. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So just because we can't see the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, doesn't mean they're not there. You just need faith. Alright? And Jake's so ignorant, man. They say, I gotta see it to believe it. Well, where's Caesar Borgia? If you have to see it to believe it, where the fuck is he at? Where was he saving all love and shit? Hell no. But you see what the Lord is doing, though. Man, you know when the Lord is up to something, man. You know, because guess what? When you see those hurricanes, that hurricane Ian or whichever hurricane, the one that flooded Florida, you saw all those broken houses. But guess what? The builders weren't affected. The occupant wasn't affected. You think that was just coincidence, huh? That's the Lord, man. You just don't want to accept it, man. For by it the elders obtain a good report. Right, man. So you gotta obtain a good report, man. Verse 3. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of God. Salakia. So that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. And look, it's gonna tell you, I'm just gonna read a couple of these, and it's gonna tell you what faith can do. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain. Right, man? When you go back to that story, compare the two. Compare what Abel offered and compare what Cain offered. Cain offered a mediocre ass fucking sacrifice. What was that? I believe it was a cabbage or so. I can't remember. I gotta go back to that story, but I know for a fact Abel offered the best thing he could have offered. That's what we gotta do. We gotta offer the Lord us as a living sacrifice, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, Yahweh testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. Right, man. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because Yahweh had translated him. For before his translation he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh. But without faith it is impossible to please him. Read verse 6. Really think about this. But without faith, so it's telling you what you can't do without faith. It is impossible to please him. Why? Because you need faith for everything. You know, you need faith. In this truth, you need faith for everything, man. Just like in a car, you can get the most fanciest car ever. That shit don't got oil, it ain't gonna start up, man. That shit don't got what is it? A battery, a transmission, it ain't gonna start up, man. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And that's what brothers are doing, day in and day out. They're diligently seeking Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Verse 7. By faith Noah, being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. Remember Noah, man. What happened to him? They was clowning him, man. They were calling him every name in the book. And you know this. You know that. They was calling him all type of shit. Cause guess what? They ain't never been rained before. So what? Oh, they're gonna be a flood. Are you serious? They ain't believe him. Just like they ain't never been. Just like they don't believe us now. Ooh, they ain't never seen a whole country get destroyed by nukes. But guess what? They gonna see it. Mass destruction. They gonna see it, man. Prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. And I'm going to read a couple more because the point has been made already. Faith is the engine of everything, man. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should have after received for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, and in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. For he looked for a city which hath foundations, whose builder and maker is Yahweh. Through faith also Sarah, this is for the sisters out there, through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithfully who had promised. Right, man. You know? We're going to read a couple more. Verse 17. By faith, this is all by faith. By faith, Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac. You know how much faith you got to have to offer up your own son? You know? And he that had received the promise offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called, accounting that Yahweh was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. By faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. Right, man. So, you know, verse 28, through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch them. Right, man. So when you're keeping the Passover, when you're keeping these holidays, these high holy days, if you that takes faith. And these all have attained a good report through faith, received not the promise, Yahweh having proved some better things for us, that they without us should not be made perfect. Right, man. And you know, with that, you know, have faith, brothers, you know, and sisters. Have faith, Akim and Akweth. You know, it's the most important thing you can have, man. You know, the point has been made. I'm going to close up again when I praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai. Shalom.